let's speak into the consequences of misaligned decisions. And yes, I have suffered from these too. And no, I'm not talking about the bender that you had on the weekend, drinking too much wine or drinking too much and eating stuff and then feeling like shit on Monday. Even though that's a clear consequence, I am talking about the ones that can be formed over 5, 10, and 20 years from choosing maybe a partner that's misaligned or over time becomes misaligned, a business, a career, or business partnership. I'm going to speak into Dr. Nicole LaPera, who's currently being sued by one of her ex-partners. Now, she had... I wanted to also say I really enjoy her content and I've shared her content, and I still believe that she's got some fantastic stuff out there. She's in the personal development world and she's very intelligent. And at the same time, I'm going to hypothesize what I think has happened with her decision making to get her where she is now, and why I do the course and the work that I do and how it sort of blends in. So she hired her ex-partner around less than 10 years ago to work for her and to help her build her brand and her company. And it wasn't long into hiring her that she ended up falling for her, I guess, and bringing her into her relationship to create a throuple, which is what she called it, a polyamorous relationship. What could go wrong? And I'm not dissing polyamorous relationship. It's just that they've already two people in a relationship is complicated and has a number of power dynamics happening. Bringing in a third person is a big call. So making a decision to go from a professional relationship to a romantic relationship really blurs the lines. So what you need is clear boundaries, legal clarity around that, the ability to address anything that comes up through communication, conflict management, and boundaries, as I'd mentioned. Now, what I hypothesize is that this wasn't formed, that there was a fantasy. And the fantasy is we are a happy family. Look at us now. We're doing amazingly. We're building something. And you know what would have fed that fantasy? The income that they were getting, the success that they were getting from the books, the social media, the events that they ran, the membership that they had, where it would have been a false sense of confidence because the money's going up. So that means our life and our success is happening. And what can get missed there is that the relationship stuff can be pushed aside, avoided, which causes problems down the track, which is exactly what's happened here. So this is a really good example of relationship challenges and making decisions around that, and business partnership. So this is a combo of the two, which is why the lawsuits now, like they're suing each other. It looks messy, and it would be a crisis point for Dr. Nicole LaPera as well, and for everyone involved. The only way that we can start choosing in aligned ways is when something like this happens to us, we need to be able to self-reflect on where we were in our wounding or delusion, fantasy, where we were avoiding and neglecting situations that caused this to happen. This is not about blame. This is actually about moving beyond blame to get to the juicy information that can help you not make those mistakes again. You can also avoid making that mistake as well. So the way that you do that is you listen to the feedback and information that's coming in, and you adjust and pivot as you get this feedback. So often in relationships, people are signaling, telling us there's a problem. And it's not until it gets really big or until a divorce happens or something happens that people listen. You can actually listen before that point. This is what my decision-making course is all about, is to prevent that crisis point, that chaos, that lawsuit, that breakdown in relationship. Because if you catch it earlier, you can shift, adjust, pivot, and you can also decide whether that relationship, that business, or that partnership or career is for you before you go into it for 5, 10, 20 years and the consequences are much bigger.